I'm Kathy Sigel, and I'm a watercolorist at the Black Hills Stock Show. And I paint farm and ranch lifestyles. And so I've been here for 25-ish years, and we'd like to invite everybody to come down and see the Western Art Show. This year we're having a new event where we're having 10 artists have each individually painted on a chair that they chose, and then they paint their style of artwork on it. And then these chairs are going to have silent auctioned off through the week of the stock show to benefit the Rainbow Bio Ranch and the Youth Livestock Scholarships. So please come down and look at the show and the chairs.
David Dorsey, I'm from Valentine, Nebraska. Native of the Sandhills of Nebraska, been there all of my life. Been a professional artist for about 12 years now. Work mainly in acrylic and charcoal. The charcoal pieces are the new pieces this year. And this is about my 7th time here at the Black Hills Stock Show. So a wonderful show. We have a different room this year. We're upstairs, and it looks like it's going to be a great place for people to come through. Very nice room, and we sure hope that people will stop by and look at the work out here.
I'm Stuart Heard from Priest River, Idaho. I've been a metal sculptor for 45 years. My scenes here try to incorporate pieces that are natural, like the saws, the wagon wheels. We do other pieces that are just the metal themselves, but our themes are pretty much Western and wildlife. Family is from South Dakota, so I try to incorporate things that are like that into my themes, and we hope everybody will come to the show and enjoy it.
Howdy, I'm Bruce Spidell from Sundance, Wyoming. I have a small gallery there downtown. Here for the stock show and rodeo, I do a lot of Black Hills paintings and stuff around here. I really love the Rocky Mountain West and all the wildlife that we have. I like to put that in most of my artwork and some Western stuff. This particular piece, Longhorns on the Belfouche River, a customer of mine had a couple of these longhorns there named Poncho and Lefty. This one was, I believe, right around 20 years old, and he knew it probably wouldn't live much longer, so he wanted a good painting of it. So it was kind of fun. So that's Poncho and Lefty, and it was a fun job to do for a friend of mine.
Hi, I'm Virginia Cadrone, and I'm from Brookings, South Dakota. And this is my first year at the Western Art Show at the Black Hills Stock Show, and I'm having a great time. My artwork is Western, wildlife, and a little bit of contemporary work. My subject matter is horses and ranchers and history. A lot of historical reenactments. I go to a ranch out here. It's called Artist Ride. We have artists from all over the country come by, and we have models that do reenactments of history, and these artists use these models for reference for their artwork. And some of these artists have been from all over the country, so it's a real pleasure for me to be here to be able to showcase some of my artwork at the Black Hills Stock Show.
I'm Craig Alberty. I live in Rapid City, and I do photography. Most of my subjects are wildlife and landscapes with some rural life scenes thrown in as well. I spend as much time doing manipulations of the photographs digitally as I do taking the pictures, and some come out as realistic representations of what I saw, and some of them come out to be more abstract.
Hi, I'm David Graham. I'm from eastern Montana area, and I'm an artist here at the Black Hills Stock Show. I paint Western cowboy art as well as wildlife and Native American scenes. And if you get a chance to check out the show, it'd be great.
I'm Terry McTighe. I'm the artist here at the Black Hills Stock Show and Rodeo. This is all of my work here. I work in watercolor, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and I do some sculpture as well. These are my sculptures here behind me. I have been doing the Black Hills Stock Show for 11 years now, and I've been doing artwork since I was just a little kid. I use references from my own photography, and I work freehand. Many of the images you see here come from scenes from around our ranch and our area, which I'm from Faith, and that's where our ranch is, where we raise Hereford cattle. So I do that full-time in addition to doing the artwork.
Hi, I'm Russ Dirksen, and I'm from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and I pretty much do wildlife artwork, mostly in acrylic, and also I do some prints on canvas and frame everything up and go to art shows like this. I've won some duck stamp contests in the past for state of South Dakota and a couple other states, and did a lot of stuff for DU in the past, but now I pretty much do my own marketing and doing art shows. We do about 15 to 20 art shows a year.
Hello, I'm Kristen Joyrog here. My husband and I ranch west of Murdo, out on the prairie. I love to photograph the landscape of the western lifestyle and the prairie landscape and a bit of the Black Hills and the Badlands. We have 2 kids and we homeschool, and we love the opportunity to live in this incredible place with this incredible landscape.
My name is Barb Hallberg. I live in a canyon outside of Nemo, South Dakota. I've been doing pottery, playing in the mud for about 40 years now. All of these pieces are stoneware, so they're food safe, oven safe, all that stuff. You can actually use them. All of these over here are horsehair pieces, and these are raku fired, and they're pretty much useless, but they're lovely to look at. The raku pieces, I built a kiln that hangs from a tree in my backyard. I fire them to 1700 degrees, pull them out at 1700 degrees with tongs, put them in a barrel that has sawdust and leaves. They burst into flames, you put the lid on, and the fire in there burns the oxygen out of the atmosphere, and it makes all the different colors. So you never know what you're going to get. Leave them in there for about 10 minutes, and then I take them out and put them in a tub of cold water, and that stops the colors from changing. So it's kind of like Christmas every time I fire, because you don't really know what you're going to get till you open up the barrel, and there's smoke all over, and I end up covered in creosote and smoke, and I smell real bad, but the pots turn out really nice looking, and that's kind of what I spend my time doing, is playing in the mud and playing with fire.
My name is Bonnie Brahms. I'm from Humboldt, South Dakota. We live on an acreage, and I've been painting and drawing ever since I was small. What I enjoy probably most is the watercolor, because you never know what kind of results you're going to get. It kind of has a mind of its own. And I also enjoy oil, but it's sometimes a little frustrating to get some of the effects. I enjoy landscapes. I love animals. I just enjoy going out into nature. It's almost like a meditation. I did kind of go through a stage where I was painting sunsets and sunrises. There's just something very magical about those times of the day. And so I painted a series of those, which was really kind of a challenge, because a lot of the colors are similar, but there's a different temperature to each time of the day. In the morning, it's almost a little cooler. In the evenings, the light is much warmer. I've been at the Game Lodge, I've been at the General Coolidge store, and this year I'll be at Sylvan Lake in May. They had a fire there, but they're still going to have the artists come, and I still plan to go there. I just love to go there just to enjoy painting, just getting out, enjoying the walks, the paths. They're just amazing.